Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner decides to fair catch this. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for some space. It's Owens. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good tough blend of toughness and speed.
They've got him down out near the 40.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They get him down after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Throws it to the right. While nearly an interception here on the opening drive, he's going to bring up third down instead. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hunter. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, A&M. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. There's a design quarterback keeper. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking for some space. It's Owens. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Using his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
First and goal, handoff. Ball still out of bounds, close to the end zone. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back. It's Fafita. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll try a pass here. That's caught. It's James. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Can he make it to the marker? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Toss it to the back, running left. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona. Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Sacked on heavy pressure there.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Campbell. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Now the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to pass. It's Reed. Here's the throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a 1st down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. To throw, it's Fafita. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This one is right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than 1 defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Arizona.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
needs a completion here on 4th down. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense is still clicking. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Caught in the backfield. It's Miranda. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And they'll use the ground game here. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Reed. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a contact, no penalty, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. But you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a third down play.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And then first down, right back to the running game. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Scanning the field. It's Fafita. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them, and you're rewarded with a 1st down.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. To the air. It's Reed. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Arizona. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's
picked off a crucial turnover.
And, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by 1. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for 2, but they miss it, and now they're still down by 1. I don't like the call.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looks right for a quick completion. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. A chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. To throw, it's Reed. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. And he makes it into the end zone for the two-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this two-point conversion. Nice call.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And now the defense able to bring him down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Snags a quick throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Tackle made after a big game.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.